with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Your feet can be flat or flexed. Keep the back of your head up and draw your armpits in. And then you're just going to sit your hips back towards your heels. And you're going to go back as far as you can without tucking your bum under. So most people want to start to tuck as they go back. So keep your bum untucked. Feel your hip bones, or your sit bones are pulling apart. So it's like they're pointing straight back behind you and then start to pull apart. So then take one hand either on top of the other or in front of the other. And again, start to pull back with your hips. So as you pull back, you feel now the stretch into your side. It might be your waist, it might be your hip, it might be your arm, your shoulder. So it just depends where you're feeling a bit tight. Might even be on the opposite side a little bit. Good. And then we're going to do the same to the other side. So hand across, one in front or on top, and again pulling back. So nice easy stretch through that side. Keep your head up, so don't start to drop that or it will round your back. And your hips are still coming straight back behind you, not pulling off to one side or the other. Good, good. And then come down onto your elbows. Bring your hands into prayer position and bring your hands up to the crown of your head. Hips stay high and then you pull back again. So this time as you rock through, you should feel a little bit more going on in your upper body. So you might feel it through your triceps, the backs of your arms. You might feel it in your shoulders. It might be in your sort of rib cage area. And go slowly. Make sure this is not a pulse, but it is a nice gentle rock back. But you could hold as well. So when you get to that point of stretch, you can hold it for a bit. You could even try and let your chest come a little bit closer to the floor without it going into your lower back. So you don't want to sort of push your lower back or tuck under, but you could try and lower that chest a little bit more. Lovely. Then come back up onto your hands. Take one leg out with the foot facing forwards. And again, you're going to rock back. So this time you'll be getting the stretch into your inner thigh. You might not have to move very far with this one, so you can keep it as small as you like. Lovely. And I have seen people do it with foot up and with the foot down. I prefer the foot down, but you could try it with the foot sort of up a little bit so it's more in line with the knee. And again, make sure you don't shift off to one side. Stay right in the centre. And then switch sides. So making sure you're still right in the centre, foot out. And again, sit back through the hips, keeping your body nice and straight. And again, ease into it. Don't force it. Don't go too fast. You don't want to feel like you're pulsing. And you just want to stay a little bit longer in the stretch if you want to. Good, good. Lovely. Last one. And then draw that knee back in again. And the last one to get into our lower backs a little bit more. We're going to rock back. And then I want you to tuck your tailbone under and curl through. And then uncurl whilst you're back here and come forwards. You could do it with a curl here first, come back in a curl, and then uncurl whilst you're back, shoulders down, heads up. Last, pull the heels of your hands back as you rock forwards, and then you'll get a nice stretch into your shoulders, and you keep the shoulders down. Chest open. Lovely. Let's just do one more to finish. Draw it back, uncurl. Nice snaky movement from your hips to your head, and draw it back in, and you are done.